Vox employees are going on a Slack strike to push for a union. Vox Media. Vox Media employees are taking action to push for management to voluntarily recognize their editorial union. In November, Vox employees announced that they planned to form an editorial union, and began negotiations with management and the Writers Guild of America East. In an email to staff on Wednesday, the union's organizing committee said management had moved considerably toward voluntary recognition, but the two sides remain far apart on the full scope of the unit. According to two people who spoke to Business Insider on the condition of anonymity, one sticking point for the union has been management's insistence that no employees who oversee staff should be permitted to join the union, while organizers hope to allow some editors to join. Union representatives from WGAE plan to meet with management's outside counsel on Friday to determine the specifics for which employees are permitted to be in the union. In order to pressure management to do the right thing, organizers planned several actions on Thursday afternoon, including several union lunches in New York, a hashtag campaign to raise awareness on Twitter for the union, and an hour-long strike on Slack, a popular messaging app used internally by many newsrooms including Vox Media. Set yourself to away and mute your notifications for 1 hour, and change your status to include the Vox Union emoji, organizers said. Given how much time we all spend in Slack, this is kind of like holding up a sign. Digital media. Both management and organizers have telegraphed in recent days that they appear closer on a potential deal. In December, publisher Melissa Bell said in an email to staff that she had concerns about voluntarily recognizing the union, and about ensuring the fairness of the process as a whole. Management was also unsure why union organizers did not want the National Labor Relations Board to mediate union negotiations. But on Tuesday, she indicated that management felt very good about recent meetings with union organizers. In an email to staff, Vox publisher Melissa Bell says management had two very productive meetings with the Writers Guild about unionizing. We feel very good about the conversations, and look forward to having more news for you soon. Max Johnny, at Maxwelltony, January 2, 2018. In an email to staff, Vox publisher Melissa Bell says management had two very productive meetings with the Writers Guild about unionizing. We feel very good about the conversations, and look forward to having more news for you soon. Vox is the latest major digital media organization to consider unionizing. In the last few years, employees at Vice, HuffPost, and Thrillist successfully unionized, while Gothamist and DNAinfo shut down after their editorial employees voted to unionize. Other newsrooms have also faced headwinds when attempting to form a union. Employees at the Los Angeles Times have been negotiating for months about forming a union to secure higher pay, better benefits, and protections against changes by their parent company, Tronc, but have faced harsh words from management. Happy New Year! We hope that you had a joyous holiday season with the people you love. Now that most of us are back on regular schedules, we wanted to update you on the status of our negotiations with management to achieve recognition for the Vox Media Union. Our representatives from the Writers Guild of America, East, will meet with management's outside counsel on Friday, January 5. The purpose of that meeting is to discuss the scope of the bargaining unit that will ultimately comprise our union. The company has moved considerably toward voluntary recognition, and we are glad to be on the same page in that regard. However, we remain far apart on the full scope of the unit. We are committed to making sure as many people as possible get the protections of a union that a supermajority has already voted to form. We want this issue resolved this week. To make sure that happens, we need to continue to push management to do the right thing, as we've done each step of the way. On that front, the union will have several actions all happening on Thursday between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. ET. Please join however many of these work for you. We'll also be tweeting using the #WhyVoxUnion. We encourage you to take to Twitter to share your top reasons for supporting this union. There will be happy hours in New York and DC next week, likely between Tuesday and Thursday, along with more remote meetings. We'll be in touch about those as soon as we figure out what works for as many of our co-workers as possible. Our hope is that those will be celebratory occasions. We are close to getting this phase done for each other. Thanks for being great co-workers. Please don't hesitate to reach out to an organizing committee member or to leave any thought about the union in the #Vox Media Union Slack room. Here's to a great 2018 at Vox Media. The Vox Media